The interview that was never aired, when Wang Yibo said something that changed everything. The entertainment industry is built on glitz, glamour, and carefully crafted narratives. But every now and then, something breaks through the polished surface, a raw, honest moment that defies control. Such a moment occurred during an interview with Wang Yibo that, for reasons still unclear, was never aired. But now, fragments of that conversation have surfaced, and what he said could change everything we thought we knew. The mysterious interview that vanished. Back in 2023, shortly after the Legend of Fei press tour, Wang Yibo was scheduled for a sit-down interview with a well-known Chinese broadcaster. It was meant to be a standard promotional appearance talking about his projects, upcoming roles, and perhaps a few safe personal questions. The interview was conducted in a private studio, with no live audience. The producer later claimed, "It was the most intense interview I'd ever witnessed. There was a shift in the air halfway through. We all felt it." And then, the footage disappeared. Fans began speculating when the scheduled release date came and went. The station offered a bland explanation: creative differences and technical issues. But rumors suggested otherwise. Microphone what he said. And why it shocked everyone. Recently, a subtitled audio leak from that interview has been circulating online. Brief clips, partial transcripts, and muffled dialogue. Though not complete, it offers enough to confirm what many longtime fans have felt deep in their hearts. One moment stands out above all others. When asked an unexpected question about love, Wang Yibo paused. His usual calm, composed demeanor seemed to falter. And then he said something no one expected: "Sometimes, the person you care about most is the one you're not allowed to talk about." The room reportedly went silent. The interviewer hesitated, then gently asked, "Are you talking about Xiao Zhan?" Yibo didn't respond immediately. Instead, he looked directly into the camera and said, "If I were free to speak, a lot of things would make more sense to people." Those two sentences were enough to spark a firestorm online. Fans began digging, comparing timelines, analyzing body language, and rewatching old interviews. For many, this was the closest thing to a confession they had ever seen from Wang Yibo. Broken heart, unspoken bonds, the Xiao Zhan connection. From the moment The Untamed aired in 2019, the chemistry between Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan ignited massive public interest. Their portrayals of Lan Wangji and Wei Wuxian were magnetic, subtle, and emotionally charged. While many dismissed their bond as simply great acting, some fans noticed the difference: the real warmth, the lingering glances, the silent understanding. After the show's success, the two stars continued to show quiet support for one another, whether through behind-the-scenes interactions, accidental matching accessories, or carefully timed social media posts. Their connection seemed to persist even when they weren't publicly seen together. Then came the sudden silence. For nearly 2 years, they were never seen in the same frame. Interviewers stopped asking about the other. Joint appearances were cancelled. Studio leaks and online trolls only worsened things, creating a climate of fear and censorship. And now, this interview could be the moment that shattered that silence. Lock the cost of truth in the Chinese entertainment industry. What Wang Yibo hinted at goes far beyond a personal confession. It touches on the tight control celebrities face in the Chinese entertainment industry. Relationships, especially same-gender ones, are heavily scrutinized. Even deep friendships can be twisted by media or fans into dangerous speculation. Industry insiders believe this is the reason the interview was buried. A source close to the production team claimed that clip was never going to see daylight. The networks were terrified of the implications. He was too honest. In fact, the station allegedly received pressure from unnamed officials to shelve the content permanently. Mobile phone fans react. We always knew. The leak hit the fandom like a wave. Hashtags like Let Yibo Speak and Yibo Xan Forever trended on Weibo and Twitter within hours. Fan videos, emotional edits, and even fan art flooded social media platforms. Some fans were in tears, feeling vindicated after years of defending what they believed to be real. A particularly viral fan comment read, "He didn't have to say a name. We knew. We always knew. And now, the world does too." Others called for support, urging people not to spread the clip recklessly in order to protect Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan from further backlash. One fan wrote, "Let us not treat this like gossip. Let us treat this like the brave, painful truth it is." Speech balloon silent confirmations from Xiao Zhan. What's even more intriguing is Xiao Zhan's behavior shortly after the leak began spreading. He posted a late-night Weibo entry with a simple line, "Some words never needed to be said to be understood." No mention of Wang Yibo. No hashtags. But the timing was unmistakable. Within minutes, fans connected the dots. Then came another curious event. Xiao Zhan was seen wearing a familiar silver bracelet, the same one he and Wang Yibo were spotted wearing back in 2020, which fans had dubbed their promise bracelets. Coincidence perhaps? But in the eyes of fans, it was confirmation enough. What's next? Will the truth ever be fully told? The full version of the interview remains locked away, and it's uncertain whether it will ever be officially released. Legal risks, reputational damage, and industry backlash loom large. But one thing is clear, something real was said. Something that moved the hearts of millions. And that moment, even if buried, cannot be undone. Wang Yibo has continued to shine in his career with awards, endorsements, and critically acclaimed roles. Xiao Zhan too has reached new heights as a performer and public figure. Yet, this shadow of truth lingers in their legacy. It's no longer just about fan theories or shipping, it's about two souls who, perhaps, were always trying to protect each other in silence. Final words, a whisper loud enough to shake the world. As the fragments of the unaired interview spread, fans are reminded that even in a world built on image and illusion, there are moments that break through. Wang Yibo didn't scream. He didn't name names. But he said enough. "If I were free to speak." In those words lie years of secrets, unspoken love, and aching restraint. Whether the world accepts it or not, the impact has been made. And maybe that was the point all along. Written by Anonymous Contributor, Fan Curate Media Digest. Disclaimer: